Nigeria is known for being the giant of Africa and is situated in the heart of West Africa. It is Africa's largest economy and boasts of being the most populous black nation on earth. But unfortunately, the population is currently being infiltrated by a nutritional company that convinces the masses that they could unlock generational wealth by selling its products.
Clara is talking about one company that is taking people around the world. So my parents thought I was mad. Hey, let me tell you, people will think you are mad.
This company is called Neolife.
You are free to quit, but you are not free to talk about the wrongs they did.
Change that story. By the time you get into the glory, you will narrate the story.
If they say do this, you do this, you do this, you do. You must not complain. Your own is to comply.
Okay. The last thing I'll talk about is sacrifice. Okay? You cannot succeed without sacrifice. Most of you.
If you are a Nigerian, best bet is you already know Neolife, and it's not for good reasons. They are the group of people who hawk health products on the street and stand at various junctions to recruit people with the same dream of amassing generational fortune and becoming more in society, something that is not evident in those that preach or pitch it. As a matter of fact, many people do not buy into this idea of what they are selling anymore, and their credibility is dying off. But like any company trying to stay afloat, they pulled back the curtains to strategize on how to continue raking in revenues. For a brief moment, Neolife went incognito and nothing was heard about them. And then recently, Neolife started popping up on the radar again. A 300 level student had his project cancelled after he did his IT program at the Neolife Center, becoming the first person to have a carryover in the university's history of IT programs. This created a buzz on social media, and it's within that period that Lucky Edu released an interview with a former sales member, revealing how he wasted his life in the company.
He was going to become a billionaire when he joined Neolife. They told him he was going to be extremely successful. He sold his bike and dedicated 12 years of his life. Today he's regretting it so badly. He wants to make a confession to the world so others can be careful.
Shortly after this, some Neolife members came to see Lucky and tried to clear the air and debunk claims from the former salesperson.
Many of you remember the guy I interviewed about Neolife. So this other guy has come forward to say that he makes 7 figures every month working with Neolife, and he's here to share his story to the world. This is his.
All of this meant one thing: Neolife is still fully functional. But the question I wanted answered was quite different. What was Neolife doing off the radar? And what is their new strategy of raking in money? Oh, I got that question answered, and I'm just going to say it's worse than you think. And in this video, we'll be uncovering the new ring of systemic child labor in Nigerian universities, in courtesy of Neolife.
There is a big pandemic of systemic child labor going on in Nigerian universities today, unattended to by government and the parents, taking advantage of vulnerable young students, all in the name of come and make money. And it is a big problem we really need to attend to. Because
where are you working? Eh? How old are you? 13 years old. Who employ you?
Tell us this, tell us that. So I'm finally ready and I'm here to share my new life experience with you guys. Grab your popcorn, buy a drink, and sit because it's about to get smooth.
Firstly, they started cleaning up traces of their bad reputation off the internet, which is why no one is talking about it, or no one was talking about it. This part is kind of easy if you have a massive amount of people and a clear directive.
If they lock you, nobody will come for you. Nobody. You better just stop talking about these people. These are the threats they keep on giving me. My family that they thought.
Secondly, Neolife in Nigeria has rebranded itself into something completely different. They have infiltrated universities and secondary school area, convincing struggling or vulnerable students into taking freelancing gigs and in turn using that to pay for these products disguised as investments, rather than the traditional hawking on the street. And now more than ever, you can see how well this pyramid scheme was actually built. This is Neolife, a house built on lies. To understand all this, we need to take a step back a little bit. What is Neolife? Oh, it's a nutritional company operating since 1958 that sells whole food-based nutritional supplements, organic skincare and eco-friendly home care products, offering a direct selling opportunity to earn income and build financial freedom. And according to its website, it's a worldwide nutritional company committed to end the trend using superior quality nutrition as our weapon of choice. They offer a wide variety of health products that are fully plant-based with no added chemicals. These products and supplements claim to enhance physical well-being while offering a lucrative financial opportunity. The business model is simple. You register as a distributor, you sell this product to the masses for a direct profit, you reinvest this earning to scale your inventory, and then you receive a monthly payment based on the level you attain after each month. Every product has a point value system added to it. So when you place new orders, that point value is reflected on your profile. You meet your PV for each month to remain in the business, and you increase your PV to various levels to gain more benefits.
Any product you order from the company, there is a point that is attached to it. It is the point that will qualify you for bonuses and for recognition in the organization. Now, if you do 100 points, they said that is what the company wants for that month.
What does it take to do 100 points?
Now, to do 100 points, you need to buy products that worth 100 points. You need to use your money to buy products that worth 100 points.
All this sounds good and dandy, but if you think about it for more than a few seconds, you quickly realize that it's just a salary job with extra steps. And the catch is that at the end of the month, no matter how much progress you've made, your points reset to the last level you attained if you're unable to unlock a new level. This creates a loop for those people struggling to get into a new level. But that's where the magical networking solution comes in. You don't have to worry too much. You can get other people to register into the business as your downline, and you get points for every purchase they make instead, pushing you upward on the business ladder and closer to attaining your goals.
We start up with this business, they say bring people, okay? We enter streets, neighbor, everybody will begin being there. Hello? So I'm not joyous. So I'm saying I lie, they don't hear them before. But they did not stop us. You don't understand? Those people...
But there's yet another catch. If any of your prospects or downline exceed your current position, they get disconnected from you and you no longer make points off them. There's a 3-hour plus video exploring the nature of the previous Neolife structure on Lucky Idu's page, and I'll be referencing it a lot in this video. Do want to check it out when you are done here, and subscribe so you don't miss out on other topics we'll be covering in the future. Moving forward. So why does it work? Nigerians need hope. See, the average Nigerian knows poverty far too well. And when someone pitches you an idea that is well prepared and may guarantee wealth, that idea keeps you motivated. According to this famous quote, when moving towards something, even a hard life will feel meaningful. And that is because hope is the strongest currency of the world, and if weaponized correctly, it can be used to keep whole communities in bondage or under control. When you've seen firsthand how hard your life can be, anything that sounds like a way out becomes an instant obsession. This is evident in the sheer number of people engaged in corruption, fraud, kidnapping, robbery, and other illegal activities that can guarantee wealth. And this is exactly why people keep falling for pyramid schemes. So, what's going on in these new Neolife centers? Well, here's a first-hand experience of how it works, gotten from an acquaintance. For illustrative purposes, we'll call him Michael. Michael was approached by a classmate whom he had exchanged pleasantries with a few times. When he spoke about this opportunity, he said it was a freelancing training that could be a new stream of income for Michael. Michael was actually low on cash this period and needed a new stream of income. And the best part is, they provided all the tools necessary for the jobs. Michael was excited to turn his graphic design and video editing skills into a stable source of income. Well, part of this seemed too good to be free. So Michael asked, "What is the catch?" "Oh no, there's no catch at all. You work for foreign clients and you get paid." So Michael asked, "How do we get paid?" "Well, via PayPal," he responded. "But that doesn't work in Africa," Michael asked. "Well, they have their way. The team leader receives the money via his own PayPal and then will send it to your bank account." While this may sound like a giant red flag, Michael knows there are workarounds to using PayPal in Nigeria, so that sounded normal to him. Does the team leader take a cut? No, only fiber takes a cut from each gig. Well, how then is the team leader teaching and also working at the same time to get paid to fund all of this if they don't take a percentage from the revenue? It's his way of helping the students, he replied. The conversation went on and on for a bit until Michael decided to check it out. It sounded all good. What Michael was not told, however, was that this group, as well as many others, were set up and sponsored by Neolife.
You see, as you are going home, you know, most people don't understand this company. They don't know about this company. So as you are going home, if you try to explain this company to them, they will discourage you. There are so many people that know about this company, but you know what? They don't really understand this company. So as you are going home, don't tell anybody. Don't tell your parents. Don't tell your brothers. Don't tell your friends, your neighbors, your sisters. Don't tell anybody. Your dream is your dream. You are the one that came to this place. You have seen everything. You have known the benefit of being a big business owner and an investor. So you should hold your dream to yourself. If not, people outside there will light your dream and your dream will catch fire. That one enter my mind. I said I will not listen to anybody.
The groups do in fact provide laptops, generator and internet connection to do this gig. But the Neolife collaboration is never mentioned during the recruitment process because they know if they do, everyone would walk away. Again, they have bad street credibility. While recruiting people into these gigs, they put you in what can only be described as multi-hour long sessions on interviews/sales pitch. They paint narrative of how flawed the labor market is. They'll tell you how being employed is a ploy to keep you broke forever, with numerous definitions for everyday words such as poor, meaning passing over opportunities repeatedly, shop, stay here until poverty comes, job, just over broke, and many more. All of these are specially crafted to hit the nerve and pull you into thinking they've cracked the system and can help you or lead you through it. These meetings go something like this. The speaker says it's a 2-in-1 business model, working/investing. Then they spend a couple minutes explaining the origin of the company, its product lineup, the health benefits, and eventual bonuses. But say that is the offline investment, and there's an online version which is freelancing on Fiverr. They pride themselves in being different from other Neolife group that hawk around with this product. They use a fraction of their earnings to pay for the PV instead. Michael was tempted to ask why they have to pay for this PV, but like clockwork, the speaker already had an answer for that before he even came up. He says PV is a way of securing wealth in the future. You get paid for life, and for any level you are in, you can work your way up to unlock more reward. They do all of this during the first meeting, and those who are convinced are asked to join the ongoing classes in the other rooms to start building their future. Michael stands to leave, telling the director that he would think on it and return if he wants to be a part of it. The director mentions that he could check back any day of the week, that they are always available with different batch of students or people working at different times of the day. Some work overnight, go home and take a bath during the day, and then return after a couple hours to continue. It's a 247 establishment. I'll explain that part in a moment. But if you think about it, again, it's just a salary job with extra steps. But they sell you on the idea that you have freedom to travel around the world while doing what you do, when in reality, you won't. I think the only reason Michael was uninterested in the pitch was because he already had a knowledge of their track record. He had been tricked into attending one of their conferences before. He was still in Abuja and saw a job posting for different skills and education level. He called to inquire about it, and a date was set for what he thought was going to be an interview. It ended up being a Neolife conference where they prevented him from leaving until after the event. There are other testimonies to back this up. Editor's note: while editing this video, Loki actually posted another video about the numerous fake interviews that end up being Neolife conferences. A link to that video will also be in the description. But the sad part is, majority of these teenagers or students in these Neolife centers do not know about this. And if they have heard, the constant reinforcing during meetings will prevent them from leaving or turning away.
They say let's do what we call food of thought. Food of thought is, we are done from inside Abi. All of us will now do circle outside. All of us like this. Then one after the other, the same people that talk inside the class will be coming out to encourage us again.
Challenges is the breakfast of champions. Give us up. You cannot succeed without challenges. So the challenges yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ ló máa ń jẹ́ kó dùn. Tí o bá sí challenges, o ní mọ value opportunity ẹ̀. Imagine o can join business within few months, o sáré di sapphire. kò ní dùn, and people will not believe in the business, but because ó lé yẹn gangan ló ṣe dùn. Olórin kan kọrin ó ní Farayọlá tó fẹ́ dọlọ́lá, dẹ̀dẹ̀gbọ̀n yóò sin Babalọ́lá, kéèyàn tó lè jẹ̀gbádùn ọlá yóò mọ ìnira ọlá, kó lè wá mọ rírì ọlá. You cannot sustain.
Now, this reinforcing takes the shape of gifting. Because from a non-deleted video, a 16-year-old boy was being awarded a new laptop for his good performance during the month, and seated in the congregation were countless other underage children. This will imprint on the 16-year-old boy that the company cares and there is a reward for hard labor, while it will continue to push others to work or strive as hard. All of this in general can be summed up into a few words that could potentially justify it. Think of it this way: a team of adults teaching teenagers new tech skills that they could use to make money online, and then helping them to invest part of the proceeds into a business that returns dividend every month. This in itself is not a bad idea. But doing this takes from the time they are supposed to spend learning and studying in the institution that they were sent into, putting them into a potential loop of striving to break even in an oversaturated market, leaving irreversible changes or damages to their grades, the very thing they were sent to school to perfect. Unfortunately, we couldn't get enough information on what happens when you make above your PV. But Michael pointed out that the customer who recruited him still came inside the room to request for cash to make a data purchase, something that he would not need if he was as buoyant as he preached. This goes further to match a claim that someone else said that they don't get paid all the remaining proceeds from the monthly earning from freelancing. Instead, the team leader holds on to them in the events that they don't make as much. For next month, this can be used to balance up their PV or buy more products to climb up higher on the ladder. This in itself violates any purpose of them being there in the first place. And I also forgot to mention that all of the supplements that they buy using these proceeds from freelancing are shared within themselves, and they take them daily, creating a potential for drug abuse aside just the child labor. So, who benefits from this the most? Well, the short answer is your sponsor.
Sponsor is the person that brought you into the system, that invited you down there.
If you haven't already figured it out by now, as long as you can get more people to register, work, or sell, you can continue to go higher on the ladder. And where can you find a near infinite amount of young, impressionable people, if not in universities?
Most of you are students. For you to leave your town down to learning here, you sacrifice that for school. Okay. But you will see some people, they cannot sacrifice just class for school. Okay. Alright. Ní business to be train iṣẹ́ àtòsí ní family yín, lo lè sacrifice class fún. Okay. You always have excuse not to go to training. Okay. Your excuse is nothing but a fertilizer to your failure.
This pyramid scheme is being built on the backs of students.
They are now going into universities, convincing young vulnerable students to come and join their platform to be able to make money. I want you to imagine this to a vulnerable young student who is experiencing his first life out of his parents' reach. For somebody who is averagely older than him to come to him and say, my dear brother, my dear sister, can you really join our platform and tell me how you will feel for you to be completely independent without depending on your parents? Just for them to come and join their platform to help them sell their product. And at the end of the day, the students that are supposed to focus on their education will now be focusing on selling products to make commission. And by so doing, these young students don't know that these people are taking advantage of their vulnerability. And it is important that we parents and government should really deal with this because it is getting out of hand. According to research I made, it has gotten to a point where students are becoming rebellious to their parents, all in the name of they have joined Neolife. And I want us to pay close attention to this because this is a problem that could really destroy the future of our youth. It is discovered that it is so bad that it has gotten to a level of a kind of spiritual control or something that students will not have rest at night. They will gather them in a shop, training them and singing and what have you to 1 a.m., 2 a.m. According to others.
This is also applicable to the point I made earlier. Even though the method of hawking and the new method of paying with money from gigs are different, the goal is still the same: buying these supplements and increasing PV. And when the speaker said it was a 24-hour business, he did not mean they were on Fiverr doing social media management for 24 hours straight. A huge chunk of that time is actually spent in orientation sessions where they constantly give you reinforcement in various forms to clear up any doubt or second thoughts in your head. The goal is to keep you laser focused on increasing your PV by all means, to a point where you may have to choose between family and an opportunity for a better life.
They're watching you, how they are going to take you to wherever you want to. The funny thing is, they are going to encourage you that if anybody discourages you, leave the person, stop talking to the person. It was so bad to the point that I was ready to run from home. See my education, see new life. See my future, see new life. That's how my dad called me. He said, this work, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. Nobody succeeds in this. I said, no, I want to do. My father who bells. He said, see your education. Regina, choose between going to school. Because I start for jam. I just get something to be doing before I go to school. Look, this is school. This is new life. Choose one. People will not believe I choose new life. Hey, my life was scattered. My life was scattered. I chose new life. My father knew bells. It was by force. Like he beat the hell out of me that night. My mom was like, now me give you 17,000 to go register. And I'm telling you now as your mother, stop this thing. I said, life is like that. I will leave the house. And now.
My aim of making this video is to spread awareness to all university students. Beware, these people are trying to get you. They will promise you a better life that they cannot fulfill. And after your years are wasted, you can do nothing to them in return. Share this video to as many youngsters getting into universities as you know. You may just be saving somebody today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this as we continue to break down or analyze structural problems in Nigeria. You will love the next one.